My case study was about the radioactive iodine experiments during the 1940s and 1950s. The history and background: in the 1940s and 1950s, the U.S. was expanding their military presence around the nation due to the Cold War pressure and the Japanese bombings around the Aleutian Islands. The U.S. military started to set up fighter squadrons, long-range bombers, and early warning radar stations in colder climates to prepare against the Soviet Union. The experiment. In 1955 to 1957, the Arctic Aerial Medical Lab held a research project to determine how the thyroid plays a role in cold weather survival. The experiment was held in Alaska with 121 subjects, 102 Alaska natives, and 19 white military personnel. The researchers administered 200 doses of the radioisotope iodine-131. The findings. The results of the experiment were not as exciting as the researchers had hoped, only confirming that the thyroid does not have a significant role in cold weather survival and acclimation. The dilemma. This case creates an ethical dilemma because of the carelessness shown from the scientists. 1993 was the year when concern rose for the participants in the study because they are assumed to not have known what was given to them or the risks of iodine-131. The people that held the experiment were mainly trying to measure thyroid function and how the thyroid absorbs the iodine tracer and metabolizes it. There are also debates about allowing subjects to be children or expecting mothers and breastfeeders. What I think. After reading articles about the unstable radioisotope iodine-131 being distributed to 121 people from Alaska and the military should be to have the committee shut down or sue. During this time, this was not the only experiment where people were given doses of iodine-131 to determine the effects on the body and the thyroid gland. Results. After this experiment was complete, the researchers lost track of their subjects, ignoring the fact that the radioactive iodine-131 can increase the risk for cancer. Thyroid cancer already is rare to have, but being administered doses of iodine-131 increases the risk for thyroid cancer. Since the experiments around the time involve iodine-131, the guidelines have changed for the better. And my references.